excited to see you. It's been so long. Chelmsford Thruway's closed. It's the Woodstock of Chelmsford comedy. How are you? I've always been fascinated by the driving around Massachusetts and Boston, you know? Really. I'm driving today and I went by a blinking yellow light. Do you think there's any in the history of Massachusetts ever get a ticket for going through too fast to a blinking yellow light? I caught you. You're going 40 in that blinking yellow. I don't think so. People don't even notice it. Blinking yellow is just speed up. I mean, the red light doesn't stop people. In Boston, it's okay to go through a red light as long as it just turned red. You know, I'm red for a second. Heck with it. I can go through. The only time I've ever lived in where you go through the red light and go, oh, my God, I just went through the red light. Look in your rearview mirror and see 2 more people go through. I'll forget them. They're after me. But, you know, every place has things about driving. And have you ever been to Williamsburg? I've done a lot of shows around especially the East Coast. And every place, I was in Williamsburg, Virginia, and I swear to God, here's how directions are in Williamsburg, Virginia. Okay, where are you going? Okay, you get on Route 60. You go down, you take a left, take a right, you go around the corner, then you're on 60. Go down here till you see the Pancake House, take a right, take another left, then you'll be on Route 60. I swear to God, there is one route. Route 60 is the only town. And then you have Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. That's a nice area. People are very nice. But some pornographers snuck in and named the towns. I'm driving along this area, and these are real names. Virginsville, Blue Balls, Bird in the Hand, Intercourse, and Paradise. I mean, driving is like a sexual experience. I'm in Blue Balls, but I'm headed for intercourse. Paradise, yes! Those are real names. I'm not making this up. Can you imagine being from those towns? Where are you from? I'm from Blue Balls. And intercourse. A lot more going on in intercourse. Don't make fun right down in intercourse. There's a lot more going on here than over in Virginsville. I'll tell you that right now. Things are a little slow in Virginsville. Oh, God. But life has changed in my house now. The kids are all out of the house. And for some reason, there's new rules that I'm adjusting to. For instance, in my house now, if you have your shoes on, you have to do everything. Bill, look, you already have your shoes on. Could you take out the trash, get the clean, pick up the laundry? I'll do it myself. You already have your shoes on. So I'm going to sit here and watch you do everything while I do nothing. The second rule is if you happen to be up. Bill, you're already up. Could you caulk the bathroom, get me coffee? I'll do it myself. You're already up. So I'm going to sit here and watch you do everything. So now when you come to my house, I'm sitting down with my shoes off, hoping there's no new rules that I don't know about to come. Because there's always rules. For instance, there's a person in my house now named somebody that's always in trouble. Somebody's got to do something about this trash over here. Somebody's going to do something about this bathroom, you know. I don't know who that guy is. I'll talk to him soon. He's got a hell of a to-do list. I know that, whoever the guy is. Now my wife is so worried about me spilling stuff on myself when I eat TV that she thinks I should get a bib. I'm not real big on the idea of a bib. She likes to convince me it's going to be good because it's going to be, I'll get you a very attractive bib, Bill. Oh, yeah, I can see people walking in. Hey, Bill, look at that bib, you stud. That's a hell of a bib you got on. The chicks must love you with that bib. A good comedy show? You ready for a good comedy show? You want this, Tom? Okay, it's funny gentleman I've known for many years. He's from Kittery, Maine, and he has lots of funny stuff. You're going to love him. Please welcome to the stage, Tom Clark.
Bill Campbell, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear for your host, Bill Campbell, and let's hear for you folks here in Chelmsford coming out for live comedy. And then let's hear it for me again, Tom Clark. Tom Clark. Stop it. I got to tell you, this is kind of my coming out show. This is the first time I've done TV with glasses on. So I didn't expect that reaction, but you know, I feel like Trump at the UN. I have no idea. I can always he's got glasses. Oh, watch out. But I got to wear them because, it's been said, it's been talked about. I think we can still talk about it more in detail because Bill said he's an empty nester now. I, too, am an empty nester, and I look around and I see I'm performing for some of my peer group here. I didn't expect that laugh either. Like, yes, we're old. Thank you, Tom. I know. And I'm not going to use that. I don't like that term. We don't like that old. No. And then there's the seniors, and I don't know. Well, seniors, that's kind of like in high school. That's kind of cool. That's when you have the most fun. I'm a senior, yeah. But no, I like to think of myself mature. There's a good word, right? We're mature. We're like fine wine. Yes, all right. Matter of fact, I'm going to wax poetic. I believe it was Emily Dickinson who said, "The eyes are the windows of the soul." And if that's true, I believe the hair is the barometer of the body. And if that's true, mine is in pretty much retreat here. It's getting back there, and then in full surrender with all the white here. It's like showing up the white flag. And actually, which I used to say, oh, I'm salt and pepper, but apparently that condiment has left, and now I'm strictly salt is right here. And but like I say, I don't mind my hair getting gray or going receding, as it were. I see some of my follically challenged friends here. What I mind is my hair going places it doesn't belong. You know what I'm talking about here? Let me paint you a picture only because I saw a picture. I saw two pictures. Last summer, I saw a picture of myself on the beach in Asbury Park in high school, strapping young man, looking pretty sharp. Then I saw a picture of myself on the beach that's this summer. Not so strapping, not so young. I put the pictures side by side. I don't recall growing that Chewbacca sweater that I seem to have now. Did you have that, guys? The clumps of hair? It's unbelievable. I don't know where, but then I kind of rationalized it. I'm like, well, maybe it's like the hair follicles are like seeds. And, you brush and they fall on your shoulders, and then you go in, you take a shower, you water them, you step out in the sun, whoop, and you have a... What I'm saying, folks, is I'm my own human geopet. I had no idea. So that sort of makes sense, the clump of hair around the back and the shoulders. What I don't really like is when it goes into crevices and holes. And this was pointed out to me by my little girl, and this has been going on for a while because she was like 5 years old. And she climbed up on her daddy's knee, and she said, "Oh, look, Daddy, you have a hair up your nose. Here, I'll get it for you." Ping! Oh. Yes, with those little fingers, and everybody, yeah, you feel my pain, don't you? I think I dropped the F-bomb in front of my 5-year-old. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, my God! But then my wife, being the smart wife and mother that she is, she ran out to that yuppie toy store, what do they call them, Breakstones, that has all the Brookstone, yeah, that has the vibrating chair that nobody ever leaves. Sir, the store is closing now. I don't care. Anyway, so my wife found these electronic, they're battery-powered tweezers. Have you seen this? It's about the size of your finger, and it's got like 4 blades. You're shaking your head, and you turn it on, it's a little bit, and it's kind of cool. You're like, but then you put it in your ear, and it's like, and then God forbid you actually hit a hair, it's like, I actually saw blue smoke coming out of one side of my other ear. I think Avatar flew out going, he cut down the tree of life, But that's okay. That's okay getting that ear in there. But it's a little discerning putting it in your head. But so then, boy, with a new toy, I went up the nose. So now I'm in the bathroom with the mirror, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, it was like baby's behind, smooth, clean. I'm like, but right at the end, this is a little crude, but it's true. Right at the end, I sort of tickled myself. I was like, and I sneezed. Now, this is gross, but it's true. I looked down after I sneezed, and I saw a booger the size of a Volkswagen in the sink. And I'm pretty sure I heard my nose hairs going, if we were longer, that's what we could have stopped. Because, see, that's pretty much our job, but you cut us off, see that? Yeah, the voices in my head. I got a lot of them. But I know I'm mature because I've taken the maturity test. That after there's some fellow sufferer there, over 50, and you had some history like me, and it's time. I'm not even going to say that C word because you can hear the buns pucker up right here. Colonoscopy. no. Yeah, and then I just, the colonoscopy, and I had history, like I said, so I started years ago. I mean, 10, 15 years ago. And the worst thing, and they use the P word all the time. Oh, it's a procedure. It's a procedure. I had this doctor, very poetic, speaking of Emily Dickinson, and he said, Mr. Clark, what you have, you have over 30 miles of intestines, and what we're going to do is go up with a scope and make sure that 30 miles is clean and there's nothing growing. So I stayed with his little analogy. I'm like, all right, Dr. Poet, the problem is with your little 30 miles is you're going up an exit ramp. Wrong way, stop. but so anyway, so they go and the procedure. Then they say what's worse than the procedure. My big laugher in the corner. What do we got? Is the other P word, prep. Yes. If you didn't hear it in the studio audience, ooh, because we know, and hand to God, this is true. The first time, like I said, years ago, they gave you a gallon of goop that you had to drink, right? And what was the label? Hand to God, this is true. It was called Evacu-Quick. Yes, and label no lie, Kimosabe. And on the instructions, it said, this is true, it said, be sure after half bottle is gone to be near a men's room. And I'm going to be here to help you, younger folks, a little PSA here, public service announcement. Do not be near a men's room after your first half, but take maybe 2, 3 sips, and then make sure you are strapped to that bowl, all right? Because you're going to feel like a bad taco is going through you, and all of a sudden it's going to be bah! And you're going to have the thrust of a Saturn V rocket lifting you off that. And some of you are making bad faces, I understand. This isn't a nice topic. You're right, it's not. But it's true, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. And now they got rid of the Evacu-Quick big gobble of goop. Now they give you this 2-gram vial. I don't know why I know that measurement. Anyway, so the 2 grams, and they say, and now the instructions are mix with your favorite flavor of Gatorade. Again, a PSA for you younger folks. Do not mix with your favorite flavor of Gatorade, because if you do, you will never have that Gatorade flavor ever again in your life. Sample is, my daughter can no longer have a lemonade stand in the front yard, all right? I see the lemonade and lemon and lime. I'm like, oh, my goodness. Oh. And if you doubt me, just wait till the end of the football season when hopefully the Patriots are there again and the Super Bowl, and they pick up that big Gatorade and they chase the quarterback or the coach around. He's not running because he's afraid of getting wet. He's running because he's over 50. He's afraid it's the wrong flavor. It's going to hit him, and he's going to soil himself on national TV, all right? Ah! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a very nice crowd. Thanks, your host, Bill Campbell.
Don't have the colonoscopy here. Funny, are we having a good time? I thank our sponsor, Allison Ludwig at Home Sweet Home, ERA Key Realty Services. I said it right. There we go. And we will be right back.
Look, I got the glasses okay?
Yay.
Okay. Thank you.
Tom has just finished his 6th season of doing a one-person show up at the Colonial Hotel in Kennebunkport, Maine, as this main character called C.L. Thomas. You've been doing it for 6 years, right, Tom?
6 years. It started out, I have a little CD available on iTunes right now, if you like that. How to Be a Better Tourist is how the show started, but now it's evolved. C.L. Thomas and I sat down and wrote it, and it's now called Tourist teenagers, technology, and other things that ain't right. So, and actually, I think I brought, he made a short appearance here. I was here like, what, 2 or 3 years ago. But I think he had such a good time in Chelmsford, and he wasn't really sure if Maine would work, and it did. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go get my, is that all right with you folks?
Sure.
Could CL make an
C.L.
appearance
Thomas
here?
is here in the
C.L. Thomas is about to appear. I usually have the audience
done
sing
or
or something.
anything.
And here we, and no glasses there. Remind me that that's that. And then okay. And
Here we are.
Mr.
C.L. Thomas.
How you doing, Billy? You're looking pretty good. How you been?
Good to see you, C.L.
He was talking about having to have a bib. His wife wanted him to wear a bib. You got one of these. You don't need a bib there, buddy. All you got to do is have a shelf right there. And you see, you're too slim. It drops right down. That's all right. And actually, this is about as blue as I get in my show. I always say with this corporation up front, you got to have a roof over the tool shed. Chelmsford's like that, and they all right with that? Yes, sir. There you go, buddy. You're looking.
Never heard it called the tool shed before. That's the first one.
Well, an old girlfriend of mine had that joke. She said, "What do you need a roof for when you're using Snap-on tools?" And I said, "Hey, you just hold it right there, you youngin." So actually, I ain't using.
Well, those youngins, I love this guy.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'll tell you that, Mr. Man. So, yeah, we got this show up. Actually, it's the Colony Hotel, not Colonial. Colony Hotel, and we're gonna do it. We might get up to 7 seasons. I hope you all get up there if you want to do it. It's a lot of fun. We don't make too much fun of you tourists, but you know because some of we got tourists here. Yeah, you don't ride them buses, do you? Because right now I was just up there the other day and I seen them leaf peepers there on that bus. You ever seen them bus people around here in Chelmsford? You know why they got a name tag? Because they don't know who the hell they are. Oh, they're different up there, I'll tell you that. They are all on one big bus because ain't one of them got enough brains to drive their own car. It's true, Billy. It is. It's different up there. I'll tell you that right now. But I wanted to come on here to you. Was talking about your wife. I got a wife, I call her my love muffin, squeeze, squeeze. And I got a problem happening.
Nice name, Love Muffin.
She likes it. She likes it. Sometimes it's blueberry, other times it's brand, if you know what I mean. But, geez, I got to write that one down. That was pretty good.
You want to tell us what is
my creative juices right here. I like all of you. That's good.
You want to go further about the time when it's brand?
No. We stop it right there. That old Tom just did that colonoscopy thing. I ain't gonna talk about that. But my love muffin now. She's got this thing. She goes to bed because let me tell you, we got a TV room, then we got a wall, then we got her bedroom right there. And God love my love muffin, squeeze, squeeze. She'll sit down on the couch, she'll watch TV with me. But come around 9 o'clock, because she's a teacher, she gets up early. I'll look over and she's sawing logs. Sometimes it's that human ashtray thing. And I don't know how many of you gentlemen try to wake up your bride when you go to bed, honey. That ain't the way to do it. Oh, I got some scars to show you about that, especially if she's got a cup of tea. Honey, go to bed. What? Oh, geez, it's terrible. But anyway, so here's the story I got. She says, she starts nodding off, and I says, honey, why don't you go to bed? Nice and quiet. I'm polite, boy. And so she, sure enough, brushes herself off, goes around the bend to the bedroom, shuts the door, kinda, and lays down. Well, she lays down, but she got one of them things now. Well,
the snoring things?
Oh, geez, she got one of them what's it called? CPAC. Because she got that not atrophy, what is that called? Apnea. Yeah, sleep apnea. You know who invented that? The same people that invented gluten. You ever hear of gluten about 10, 15 years ago? No, now everybody, they got sleep apnea now. It's from eating too much gluten, I think, but that's another story. So she puts on that big mask. She's sort of like Darth Vader. So she
doesn't snore, though.
Oh, no, she don't snore. That's a good thing. But she got a blowhole right on top of it. And if she rolls over the wrong way, I'm like, there she ain't Moby. Roll over the other way, honey. Come on there. There we go. Don't call your bride Moby, by the way. You know, you can get, that ain't gonna do anything.
I like it that you call her your bride.
Yeah, well, of course I do. You got to keep it young. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she goes to bed, and I'm sitting there now. I can finally get the sports, watch what I want to watch, and I'm sitting there. And don't you know, wall between us, door closed. I'll hear. I could almost put my watch to it. 3-4 minutes into, honey. Could you turn that TV down? Now, is anybody here following where I'm about to go with this? Not 10 minutes ago, she was right beside me, sawing logs right in front of the TV. Now she goes to bed. Can you turn that TV down? I like, why don't you turn up your little Darth Vader machine and so you can't hear it, sweetheart? Well, that happened last night, so I just had to get that off my chest. Thank you, Bill, for letting
You're
me
not
do
calling her the love muffin at this moment.
well, no, well, she's, you know, she sees, like so all of us married boys, sometimes the spouses come see the show, and she says, you know, really? That's all I get. She's a woman of few words, not unlike myself, you know. She, really, you got to go there, say, yeah, really? I'm like, honey, it just, you know, I'm just telling the truth. That's all it is.
You guys like that, that ain't right.
That ain't right. See, that's it all. Some people, there's all kinds of things that ain't right. We could see, I could go on for hours and hours. What? Okay, well, where we go? Well, here, how about, I got the white chocolate. That ain't right. You remember the first time you had it there? You're laughing, buddy. Whoa, oh, Jesus, I got disconnected. Oh, no, they ain't going to hear me in Boomstown. Here we go. No, the first time you had white, I remember a girlfriend gave it to me. We was on the boardwalk, Salisbury Beach. She said, here, have it. I said, well, it's white. It looks like Twinkies. I bit into it. Tastes like chocolate. So that ain't right. All kinds of flavored potato chips. Really? Do we? Barbecue is one thing. That's good. It's vinegar and onion. Okay, that I can do that. But ketchup? I seen a ketchup flavored potato. Are you so stupid you can't squeeze a little bottle and dip right into it? You got to have some chemicals added to it. That ain't right, folks.
Ain't right.
That ain't right. All together now.
That ain't right.
There you go. There must be. I love Chelmsford. Yes, and we got more time.
Yeah.
Professional dog walker. I seen an ad for it on the card at the grocery store. Professional dog walker wanted. I said, really? Said professional. But then I drove away and I'm driving down the street, and don't I see this little girl with small, medium, and large, 3 dogs. She's walking. All of a sudden, one goes this way, one goes, and then she gets all turned around. I go, well, she ain't a professional. Here's my idea. If you got to pay somebody to walk your dog, maybe you shouldn't have a dog. Yeah, give me $5.
We gotta wrap it up. CL Thomas, you want to applause? Tom Clark, round of applause. Nice stuff, Tom. That does it for another show. I want to thank our sponsor, Allison Ludwig at Home Sweet Home, ERA Key Realty Services. I got it all out.
Yay.
Don't undress yet, Tom.
Okay.
The camera's still on.
Oh, great. Oh.
CL, we would like to see this.
That's
That's our show, audience. Thank you.